Welcome back. Let's talk about the job interview. Now, again, what we said before is very, very important, and this has got to be a rule. Don't make up your interview as you go along. Just don't. Don't interview every person in a different way. Have one interview, whether it's the one we send you. If you want it, you're welcome to use that for any sales-related position, but have one interview in writing that you use for every single applicant, so you can determine their responses to each question that you ask, and there's tons of them. And whoever's asking the questions is in control of that environment, which is a selling technique that we've learned a million years ago. So we want to make sure that we're on the same interview every time. And please, sometimes things are tough to get away from. Sell me this pen, and so why do you want to sell cars, and that kind of thing. What didn't you like about your old job, and so forth. But we want to, however you want to interview, and I think the interview's got to be important. It has to be different, in my opinion, in our opinion. We are real big on, we are as people, what we consume. So I definitely, somewhere in the middle of that interview with that applicant, I want to ask them, what's the last book they read or are reading? What's their favorite movie, TV show? What entree would they order at a fine restaurant when they went out to eat? What kind of junk food do they eat? What hobbies do they have? What do you do on weekends typically? It'll tell me a lot about the person and the character of that person depending on the answers to those questions. But that's how I want to handle that interview process. And then after that, we want to put them through a screening process. We talked about the car sales simulator. I would definitely, if I were you guys, Google it, YouTube it. It'll kind of give you an idea with how that works. It's very cool. And the retention rate on those people we've found is very, very high. It's a product that we use when we do recruiting for dealers. It's an option that dealers can purchase from us, but it's a really cool item. And then finally, once we've made the decision to hire, and please don't discount this, don't let those people sit. A superstar, an above average player, a great player is not gonna wait. They're just not gonna wait. They're gonna wanna go to work. So get them through your HR department, get them through in a hurry, do the background checks, motor vehicle work, and the drug testing. Do that for sure, but don't take 2 weeks to do it. Don't take a week to do it. 3 days maximum. Let's get these people to work. I wanna cover one last thing on the next video, and then we'll get moving on. See you then.